Hello, my name is Ian, and I'm from the United States. For my CS50 final project, I made a link shortener, where user registration is controlled by administrators, and it's a private website, so to speak. All users must be logged in to view, edit, and remove links, but all short links may be accessed by the public. So you can see that when logged out, a user will only be able to see the login screen, unless they are trying to go to a short link, which I will display later. Clicking on a short link from any source will result in a click counter increasing as well. The user that owns the link will be able to see the click count. I'm going to log in now with my username and password. This unlocks all the functionality of the app to create and delete links. As you can see on the home page, there's a table of links. I don't have any yet, but in order to create one, I can either click shorten new link or create link over here. They both direct to the same page, which is the page to create a new link. When the user navigates to the page to add a link, they'll be presented with these two text fields, one for the link and one for the custom code that will make up the path of the shortened link. The link itself will be heavily validated with regex, and the scheme will be standardized. That is, HTTPS will turn into HTTP, no scheme will turn into HTTP, etc. to standardize the link. This way, instead of having to enter https://google.com, the user can simply enter google.com. For the sake of this demonstration, I'll simply enter google.com, and for the custom code, I'll put Google. I'll select create new link, and it'll take me to a page displaying my short link. Now normally, this link would be a lot shorter. Since I'm hosting it with the CS50 IDE, the main link is a lot longer. Clicking on this link will direct me to google.com. After going to the home page, you can see our short URL, our real URL, the amount of clicks it has, and the timestamp. The amount of clicks it has will increase every time a user clicks the link. If I were to click this URL again and refresh the page, the number of clicks would increase by 1. The radio button here is to remove the link. By selecting the radio button and clicking remove link, it will remove the link. Now let's create the same link again with google.com. And now let's go again, and instead of typing in just google.com, we'll type in https://google.com. And we'll change the custom code to Google2. Now, notice how for the first URL, we only entered google.com, and for the second URL, we entered https://google.com. In both cases, it converted to http://google.com. This is what I talked about earlier by standardizing the link. In addition, if we were to shorten a new link, and I were to create bing.com with a custom code of Google, it would say the custom code already exists because we already have it in use. Now I've gone ahead and created another link, and I've clicked on both of these links a few times. You'll notice that these links are sorted by the amount of clicks. So if I were to open Bing 3 times, 1, 2, 3, and refresh the page, Bing is automatically on top. I've also implemented a change password feature. By clicking change password and entering a new password and confirming that password, the user can change their password to something else. It will automatically update. There's also a logout feature. Next to that is a manage users link. Clicking that will display the users on the website. Since this website is private by nature, the amount of users should be controlled by a select few administrators. The status of being an administrator is set manually in the database. In order to register a new user, an administrator must press register new user and register a new user. I'll go ahead and register a new user named Dummy. And I will click register new user. Now you'll notice that Dummy is displayed in the users table. However, Dummy does not have an administrator tag, and the radio button is not disabled. This means that I can in fact remove the dummy user. I won't right now to display the functionality of the manage user page. I'll go ahead and log in as our dummy user. And you'll notice that there's no manage users page, and the links page is empty again. I can go ahead and shorten a new link, and let's say I want to use google.com. And I also want to use code Google. Unfortunately, the custom code already exists under another user. So instead, I can go to google.com, and I can use a custom code of hello. You can see that even though the real URL is the same, the amount of clicks is different, and the short URL is different. The reason that I've allowed users to implement multiple different short URLs under the same real URL is to allow them to view different numbers of clicks. I've logged back into my administrator account. Here I'll display the functionality of removing a user. By selecting the radio button and pressing remove user, a user can be effectively removed from the database. Now recall the google.com shortened link we created with the code hello. To prove that it's been deleted, I'll create a new link for microsoft.com and use a custom code of hello. Now, if the user was deleted from the database along with all their links, the hello code should be available. And it is. Thank you very much for your time. Goodbye.